They rarely tell you this about construction budgets because it makes everyone uncomfortable. After more than 2 decades working on projects across different regions, one truth keeps repeating itself. Most projects don't lose money on site. They lose it long before the first shovel hits the ground. Here's the shocking part. On many projects, 60 to 70% of the final cost outcome is already locked in during early planning and design. By the time construction starts, teams are often just reacting to decisions that were made months or years earlier. Budgets don't usually explode because concrete prices went up or a subcontractor underperformed. They explode because assumptions were wrong, risks were ignored, and optimism replaced realism. One of the most common budget killers is underestimating complexity. Schedules look clean on paper, quantities look reasonable, but the real world adds interfaces, access issues, sequencing constraints, permits, utilities, stakeholders, weather, and human behavior, none of which show up clearly in early estimates. Another uncomfortable truth: contingency is often treated as optional money, not as risk protection. I've seen contingency cut to make the numbers work just to get approval. That decision alone quietly guarantees future overruns. When risks materialize, and they always do, there's nowhere for the cost to go except up. Then there's scope creep, but not the obvious kind. Not the big change orders everyone sees. The dangerous kind is death by 1,000 small decisions. Slight design changes, minor spec upgrades, small access constraints. Each one looks harmless. Together, they destroy budgets. And here's a fact many teams don't like hearing. Late design decisions are more expensive than bad early decisions. When construction starts before design is truly complete, every unanswered question becomes a cost premium. Crews wait, rework happens, productivity drops, claims follow. Another shocker? Some projects fail financially even when everything is built correctly. The structure stands, the quality is acceptable, but the project still loses money because cost control focused on reporting instead of decision-making. Tracking numbers doesn't save budgets. Acting early does. In my experience, the projects that succeed financially all share the same habits. They challenge estimates early. They openly discuss risk instead of hiding it. They link schedule, cost, and scope together instead of managing them in silos. And most importantly, they accept bad news early when it's still cheap to fix. Budget overruns are rarely surprises. The warning signs are almost always visible months in advance. Unrealistic productivity targets, aggressive schedules, thin contingency, delayed decisions, and teams afraid to speak up. The real lesson is this: budgets don't fail suddenly. They fail quietly, one assumption at a time. If you want better project outcomes, stop asking, "Are we on budget today?" Start asking, "What decisions today will hurt the budget 6 months from now?" That shift alone can save millions. Subscribe for real construction lessons, budget truths, and project insights they don't teach in school. But every project eventually learns the hard way.